Hello everyone and welcome to the Cobra Corner. In today's episode I'm going to be reviewing episode 8 of season 4 titled Party Time. I have to mention that this will not be a spoiler free review and I will dive deep into the spoilers, so if you're yet to watch season 4 of Cobra Kai or Cobra Kai in general, now would be the time to avoid this video. The episode begins to reveal the return of one of the most funniest and beloved Cobra Kai characters, Stingray. I was so happy to see the return of Stingray, and so far this season we have been blessed with the returns we've got so far. Stingray is subject to some verbal abuse from his neighbour Greg. He tells Greg that his dojo needs him. At Cobra Kai, Silva tells Kreese that he hasn't forgotten what he's done for him, and that without Kreese he wouldn't be here. Robbie and Tori talk about prom, but Robbie feels it's too short notice and they need transport and some smart clothes. Silva enters the conversation and encourages Robbie and tells Robbie that if he's going, it will be in style. Stingray returns to the dojo but is rejected by Kreese, and he's told that he has no value at Cobra Kai in order to leave. Stingray seems to think that Kreese is testing him and leaves. At the LaRusso household, Miguel, Carmen and Johnny arrive to take some pictures with Sam before the prom. Johnny and Carmen go home where Shannon visits him to reveal that Terry Silva is bankrolling Robbie. A car, some smart clothes, a place to stay, and cash. Johnny and Shannon both agree that Johnny needs to deal with this. At the prom, Hawk and Dimitri talk before we see Miguel and Sam helping themselves to some punch, and as they're doing so, Robbie and Tori walk in. We switch back to the LaRusso household, and Louis recommends to Daniel his sister, Vanessa, who is a child psychologist, and they both agree to talk to her. The actor for Vanessa, Julia Macchio, is actually the real-life daughter of Ralph Macchio, who obviously plays Daniel LaRusso. Johnny breaks into Cobra Kai only to find no one is there. Silva, however, is watching from a camera and tells Johnny to meet him at a location before taking a phone call from someone. At the prom, Miguel and Sam can be seen dancing, as well as Robbie and Tori. The LaRussos talk about Anthony with Vanessa. Silva and Kreese meet up, and Silva has surprised Kreese with the old Cobra Kai dojo, revealing it to be up for sale. As well as this, Silva also declares that his agent is looking for even more locations as they speak. Kreese is pleased with the surprise, but Silva tells him it's not the only one. Johnny shows up to the old dojo but is sneak attacked by Silva, whilst Kreese watches on. Kreese looks worried and questions Silva's motives. While Silva and Kreese argue, Johnny begins attacking Silva and gains the upper hand for a small period. But Silva begins attacking back, and we actually see Johnny use some of the Miyagi-Do blocks. Silva ultimately lands a back kick on Johnny, who falls to the floor helpless. Silva initially attempts to pick Johnny up, but Kreese snaps at him, ordering him to let Johnny go, and that they'll finish it at the tournament. Silva is bewildered by this, as practically all season Kreese has reiterated that not only do Cobra Kai show no mercy, they also never back down, in a tournament or outside. Silva tries to explain this to him, but Kreese retorts that he'd thought Silva would know better to question him. Silva storms out and Kreese, looking almost a little disgusted, leaves. We go back to Stingray's house, who is hosting a party, which most of our young characters have all gone to. His neighbour Greg tries to insult him and warns him that he will call the police, but Stingray attacks him and the party continues. Daniel visits Anthony, who has been banned from any screens as a punishment for his suspension and for bullying Kenny. Daniel finds that Anthony has been hiding a tablet from him, and instead of taking his normal approach, he takes more of a Johnny Lawrence approach to the situation, breaking the tablet. At the party at Stingray's house, Tori and Sam exchange words, leading to Sam striking first and getting into a fight with Tori. This is broke up by Miguel and Robbie, and a fight between the four of them ensues. Whilst holding Miguel in an arm lock, Robbie tells Miguel that Johnny doesn't care about Miguel, and Johnny's only trying to make himself feel better for his failed relationship with Robbie. All four of them eventually end up in the swimming pool, and Miguel and Sam leave. Miguel comes back to Johnny's house only to find Johnny drunk lying on the floor, and once again his TV is broken. Miguel helps Johnny into his bed. Johnny tells Miguel he's trying to be a father to him so bad, and he doesn't want to make the same mistake. Miguel emotionally tells Johnny he loves him, to which Johnny responds, "I love you too, Robbie." This in turn crushes Miguel, who leaves. Tori and Robbie share a kiss in Terry Silva's car. At the LaRusso household, Anthony apologises to his parents for what he did to Kenny and requests if he can help out at the dealership of the dojo sometime, and Daniel agrees. Back at the Cobra Kai dojo, Silva is drunk and enraged about what Kreese said to him, feeling betrayed. Stingray walks in and declares that he wants to be Cobra Kai more than anything else. Seeing an opportunity, Silva asks how bad he wants it, before pummeling him as the episode ends. This episode for me was mind-blowing. Terry Silva is completely deranged now and his relationship with Kreese has reached a breaking point. Personally, it's my belief that Kreese has a soft spot for Johnny, and Silva, who believes he is doing everything right, is experiencing the feeling of jealousy. Miguel and Johnny's relationship has also took a turn for the worse now that Johnny drunkenly revealed that he wants to be a father to Robbie, which I think hurt Miguel and confirmed Robbie's words to him at the party to possibly be true. We're not far from the Oil Valley now, and it was all going to come to a head when the 3 dojos collide. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. Please make sure to leave your thoughts on this episode below, and I'll see you on the next one.